Hey everyone, this is my Patreon powered reaction to the 33rd episode of Futari wa Precure. And last episode, Popo, a lot of Popo stuff because he's feeling all lonely and homesick and neglected. He took him to an amusement park. I think he had fun. Unfortunately, the bad guys attacked, which usually puts a damper on things, but some fun was had still. So yeah, let's get into this episode, see what our Precures are gonna do. 3, 2, 1, play. I see we're doing our sports thing. Hey, Shiho. Glad to see her on screen. Oh no, that was not meant for you. You can't just take it like that. Oh, was that just an imagination sequence? If only I just said it a third time. Okay, that was a flashback, gotcha. You may have said it 3 times, but I still don't believe you. And I know. We're gonna have some drama here, aren't we? I mean, I'll just take any excuse to get a Shiho-focused episode. Q, pooty Q, pooty Q, pooty Q, pooty T de, Q, Futari wa Precure. Don't know why I love that part as much as I do. It is such a wonderful flow to it. It's the best way I can describe it. Anyway, yeah, Shiho. I'll gladly take a Shiho focus episode if that's what we're gonna get. Your best, my best. Yinpai nante me janai. Boo taboo. Q, pooty Q, pooty Q, pooty Q, pooty T de, Q, Futari wa Precure. Precure, pooty Q. Oh yeah, our big scary dark king, sir, person. I mean, he seems fairly powerful to me. Yeah, just look what his aura does to them. The power he's just emitting from his body. It's enough to shake your very foundation to the core. Or don't. Guardian is still in that birdcage. That is a very interesting title. They had a bit of a fight, I think. I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, Nagisa. Not the sharpest knife. Yeah. But it can still the kind of thing that can bother you a lot. Well said. Yeah, that's... not so sure about that. Like Nagisa. Understandable. I like Shiho in general. What a nice thing to say. Is that Shiho practicing? Yeah. Wow. It's pretty good. You clearly have skill. Wow. Yeah, I can't do that. I would end up hitting my head with the ball somehow if I tried that. That's not the kind of thing you want to hear. Or Shiho. Wish we had a happier Shiho episode, but... yeah, she's probably not in a great mood. Not exactly. No. It's gonna take more than that to resolve this. I saw you throwing the ball earlier. You were great. I don't. That's not true. Don't say it. She said it. And now it's escalated into a full-on fight. Well, damn. Nagisa, please make this better. He missed a very heated discussion. I think so. Yeah. I kind of remember that. Now you could try giving her a hug and telling her you love her. That might help. Worth a try. Well, Popo's not depressed at all. Oh, we're communicating. It's close enough. Is it about the bad guy? Yeah, with him around, we'll be fine. Well, somebody's at the door. Is it Shiho? Yeah, it is. Cool, she came over to play. Be quiet, Popo. So... That's not exactly what she said. The same flashback. It's not true, though. Yeah, the camaraderie, the teamwork, the friendship, that's what it's all about. Actually, a pretty good, all things considered, pretty good, you know, would you call it a speech from Nagisa? Because, I mean, she's a lacrosse girl, of course, she would know the most about what it means to her and all that, so... Didn't seem to work, though. Yeah. That's Nagisa. She said that, but I'm sure we'll convince her not to in the end. Probably, hopefully. This guy again. You shut up and go away, please. She's all by herself over there. You can hit him with a stick. You have my permission. Just whack. Pump. Because if she can get like the, you know, like a winning pass, that should help a lot. If she's like an important part of our victory. So hopefully we can make that happen. Who is she? Yoko? Yoko. What is that, a hair? Like, now I got a better look at it now. And wow, she's tall. Really? Okay. This is interesting. Good old Nagisa. Yeah. I wonder if... I mean, I'm probably thinking too much. No, definitely. That is definitely our enemy girl. I had a feeling earlier, but now that we're all alone, yeah, that's probably her. In disguise. Yep. I had a feeling as soon as, you know, we started talking about a bad feeling, but then once we saw them all alone, at that point I was pretty sure, yeah, that was her. How disappointed. I was really hoping that girl just wanted a picture. She's actually fighting her not even in her Precure form. It's pretty impressive. Oof. Because her personality just reminded me a little bit of her, but I wasn't gonna jump to any conclusions though. Off of that. Okay, Honoga's here. Oh, catch! Of course, with her lacrosse stick. Let's do it. Whoosh, whoosh. It's just such an interesting strategy, just pretending to be a lacrosse player to get, you know, alone with Nagisa. That was an interesting play. Bum 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 bum. 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 I was just really hoping that there really wasn't an anime girl that liked Nagisa that much. That would have been nice. Bum 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 bum. Oh no, he's here too. I should try to remember these people's names. I really should try to do that. Not looking great, but just do your best and everyone and have fun while they fight for their lives. None of your business. Yeah, we have a very important game. Our, like, friendship is on the line and stuff. Like, Popo, give us the power. Give us that power. The sliding of the cards always reminds me of the third season of Digimon. It always does. I think it was the third season. I'm pretty sure. They had the cards that you swipe through the Digivice. Bum 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 bum. I mean, haven't we had those before? Or is it something different? I don't know. I don't know why they're acting like that was a new thing. I just love the intensity of that. So, enjoy the rainbow attack. It was made especially for you guys. But we just gave you the present. You can't let it run away without opening it. So yeah, let's hurry up and get back to that game. Because yeah, we are not winning. Go over on it. That one guy had a shirt that said win on it. Okay, the game's probably getting close to the end. Ah! Onika always so supportive. Okay, we're just about there. It's the final stretch. Yeah, Shiho. She's gonna have the successful pass. I just know it. Don't think about things. Don't think about it too much. Just do what you always do. Don't close your eyes. Almost the opposite of what happened that one time. But yeah, just never close your eyes when you're throwing a ball. It couldn't possibly help. Come on, this time, please keep your eyes open. That's step one. Have faith. Yeah, exactly what I was gonna say. Believe in your friends. And whoosh! Woof! There we go. See, I told you it'd work out. That's a Shiho, I know. Shuto! We're gonna pass it again. The light path. There we go. You know what to do. You got this, Shiho. And yes! We did it, guys! It's all thanks to Shiho. Well, teamwork, but Shiho. I did. You're the one that put it in. Do you still want to quit? Yeah, you can't quit after all this. Tensai. Indeed. That's the Shio we know and love. Please hug. Here we go. This is the makeup scene. And Nagisa played an important role too. And they're just sleeping. So, okay. You know, well, yeah, we saw that. Yes. Both. And that was our episode. Don't mind me, I'm just stretching a bit. Yeah, Shiho's like right behind Nagisa in that shot too. So that's how you know she's important to the team. She's number 2. Of course, most of them I don't even know their names, but I know Shiho's name because I love Shiho. You know, his hair could poke an eye out. Because she's like right behind him, so his hair could just stab her in the eye. Kudu. Alright. That was the 33rd episode of Futari wa Precure. And this episode, yeah, there was definitely some focus on the lacrosse side of things, specifically the Shiho. Now, her scene, for a little bit I was actually confused about what exactly was happening. At first I thought that actually happened, and then I thought maybe it was like an imagination sequence, like she was so worried things would go wrong, she was imagining a scenario where things went wrong. But it was actually a flashback to when something did go wrong, and now she's kind of, her confidence has been kind of shaken as a result of that. So she's, you know, struggling a lot to perform as well as she should, because she's obviously skilled. I mean, she is good. We saw her like knocking over cans. She's really good, but competence is the issue, and a lack of competence can definitely make you perform worse than your skill level would usually allow for, if that makes sense. And that was pretty sure what was happening here, right? So Shiho had that issue, and there's like one girl in particular, I guess, which is like her best friend that she kind of had fought with a little bit this episode. You know, some harsh words were said about, you know, like, hey, if you feel that way, then just quit. Like, you never say that to someone. Like, that's never going to help the situation, you know. But it's just, you know, when you have the kind of fight, you say things you don't mean, that things that you regret, and that was an example of that there. And I like how we had, you know, Honoka and Nagisa kind of like on both sides trying to kind of help with the situation, because they're also very close friends and they had a fight here and there as well. So, you know, they're in a position to help. And especially in the case of Nagisa, she's a lacrosse player, so she can kind of give some of that. She can kind of convey the importance, the meaning of playing the game to Shiho, you know, let her know that it's not all about winning and stuff. Like, we're here to have a good time and do our best and have fun and grow as people and bond as teammates. Like, that's what it's all about. Losing a game, it doesn't mean you should quit, right? Like, that's kind of what she was trying to get across to her. And yeah, one of the worst things about Shiho being depressed is that she doesn't do her triple technique as often, you know, because it's something she does when she's in a good mood, so we didn't get much of it during a lot of those segments. But, you know, once we got to the point where we kind of got past those issues, she started to do it more, which I really appreciated, because I love it when she does that. I love it so much. But yeah, and we also had that new student. I think her name was like Yono or something like that, you know, like, I talked about it a little bit during the reaction, but I want to go step by step my thought process during this scene. Okay, first, I saw her. One of my first thought was, hey, that's a bit of a crazy hairstyle, you know? And then I thought, okay, maybe she's like not a great, maybe she's kind of like an underdog of that team, and maybe she'll have some important role, and Shiho realizing how good she actually is. I don't know, that was kind of what I was starting to think a little bit. Then we got a better look at her, and I thought to myself, wow, that is a crazy hairstyle she has. That was my second big thought. My third thought was, wow, she is a lot taller than Nagisa. So I was trying to, like, you know, rationalize that in my head, like, that's a bit odd, you know. But I didn't think too much of it at that time, really. I just thought, okay, maybe she's just tall for her age, right? Because they're middle school, some of them are, you know, growth spurts, and maybe she just maybe she hit her growth spurt first, you know. It's kind of what I was thinking. But, you know, then I started to get more and more of her personality, kind of her reserved, shy sort of personality. You know, I was thinking to myself, you know what, that's kind of like another character we know. And she actually, you know, kind of looks a little bit like that other character that we know. And that would kind of explain why she's so tall. You know, I was kind of like having these thoughts in my head. Pretty much right before I could start to voice them, though, we got the scene where Honoka was, well, Netball and Honoka were like, I feel like something bad's happening, like, I have a bad feeling. That's when, you know, all those thoughts I had in my head became like, nope, yeah, that's definitely her, that's definitely the female bad guy. Like, I was pretty sure at that point, but once you saw them in a secluded location, there was no doubt left in my mind who that was, and she revealed herself not too long after that. Okay, I just want to get across my thought pattern there in detail, and I think I did. So that's pretty much what I had. That was my course of thoughts. So I got that out. And yeah, we battled them. You know, not too much to say, except for the bracelet thing that we did, because that confused me a little bit at first as well. Because, you know, we had Popo giving them the power, and what was the first thing they said in response to that? Yeah, Precure rainbow bracelets. Yeah, they said, where did they come from? Okay, I want to explain my confusion on this, right? Because I forgot that Popo was not with them. Like, I forgot we left him behind, but that was their point of confusion. That's why, because he wasn't around, so they were thinking, hey, how could he just give us these things when he's nowhere nearby? That's a mystery. Like, I did not get that at the time. It wasn't until later on when they went back to Popo that I remembered, oh yeah, he wasn't with us. That's why they were surprised that they got the rainbow bracelets, you know. That's when it all made sense in my head. So, yeah, that was why I was confused by their confusion, because I kind of forgot about that little detail. But he just followed the path of light, or whatever they called it, you know, kind of like what we got in the lacrosse team, and that's just how it did it. So I guess we can get those even without Popo being there. So that's cool. And Shiho got her time to shine. You know, she got to play an important role in the victory of the team, and she's, you know, kind of got her confidence back, and everyone loves her, and she made up with her best friend, and we got her triple technique back, and it was all happy. I was hoping they would hug. They did not hug. That was a little bit disappointing. I would have liked a hug there, but oh well. It's fine. But yeah, that was the episode. I'm glad it was cool. She happens to focus, even though there was some depressingness to it. But I think overall, she's probably stronger as a result of the experience, and she did end. It did end on a happy note, so it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, that was the episode. That's all I really have to say. So we'll just have to wait until the next one. Well, you'll have to wait till I watch the next one. But anyway, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.